What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Dynasty. It's time for the BCS National Championship. Number 2 Pittsburgh versus number 1 Georgia State. Only one will leave here undefeated. Coming up next, Panthers versus Panthers. Pittsburgh will kick off to get the BCS National Championship underway, and their kick will sail out of the back of the end zone. And Georgia State will start at their own 25. After a false start penalty, it's 1st and 15. Ridgeway to pass. He's going to fire, and wide open Gavin Bostic will make the reception, break a tackle, and make it out to the 41. 1st and 10. Zach Bell will get the handoff. He's got good blocking ahead of him. He breaks a tackle here. He's inside the 40, out of bounds at the 38. 1st down. Ridgeway back to the air. Is going to fire, and that one's broken up by the Pittsburgh defense. That will bring up 3rd and 4 eventually here. And Ridgeway will just hand it off to Leach up the middle, and he's only going to gain a couple short of the 1st down, but the Panthers offense stays out there. And they hand it off to Nick Daniels, and the bruising back picks up 7 up the middle, and the drive will continue for Georgia State. 1st down, play action from Ridgeway. He's going to the end zone, and it's caught. Terrence Flynn falls in for the touchdown, and Georgia State takes the lead here early on, 7-0, as the Panthers take over, and Butler will fire this one incomplete. And that'll set up 3rd down. Butler back to pass here, trying to take off, but he's going to be caught behind the line for the sack. And Georgia State's defense gets the job done. 1st and 10 as they take over. Terrence Flynn with the fly sweep will be brought down in the backfield, a loss of 4. That brings up 2nd and 14. Ridgeway's going to go to the air, and he's going to find Flynn for a gain of 13, a yard short of the 1st down. As you take another look at this one, with a defender on him, Flynn was able to reel in that catch and hang on. They would pick up the 1st down. It'd be 1st and 10 here, handoff to Stephen Leach, and Leach has running room and makes his way inside the 15, a gain of 12. 1st down and 10, handoff to Leach again, but he's brought down in the backfield, a loss of 3. And that'll bring up 3rd and very long here. Ridgeway, lots of time, fires, and his pass off the mark, intended for Matt Terry. And Georgia State's going to settle for a field goal attempt here. Kick is up. It's online, and it is good. And Georgia State extends their lead 10-0. Pittsburgh takes over, 2nd and 6. Butler, lots of time to throw here, but the pressure will get to him. And Randy Butler goes down, a loss of 6. The sack by Brandon Smith. 3rd and long. Butler going to dump it off to Weber, who's only able to get half the yards back. And Pittsburgh has to punt. Looking at that offense early on, Georgia State 102 yards of offense. Pittsburgh only 5. And Georgia State will have the ball once again here. Late in the 1st quarter, handoff to Nick Daniels, and Daniels will find some running room, picking up 9. 3rd and 5 now. Ridgeway out of the shotgun here. Will try to dump it off here, but it's picked off by Pittsburgh, by Hill, and he'll run this back outside the 30. And Georgia State gives the ball away. Adam Hill with the interception. That's going to set up Pittsburgh in good territory here in Georgia State area, and Weber will take this carry up the middle for a 1st down, a gain of 12. And we've come to the end of one. Georgia State on top, 10-0. After a takeaway to end the 1st, Pittsburgh set up ready to knock on the door and score. Weber up the middle all the way down to the 1. but it'll be brought back on a holding penalty. 2nd and 8 from the 19. They pitch it out to Weber, and he has open field ahead of him. Touchdown, Blake Weber, 19 yards, and Pittsburgh gets on the board here. It's 10-7 as Georgia State takes over. Ridgeway, lots of time here, will scramble out to his right, take off, and run it out of bounds after a gain of 4. 3rd and 4. Ridgeway from the shotgun. Good protection. Finds Gavin Bostic. It's a gain of 10 and a Georgia State first down. From their own 40, Ridgeway back to pass here. Finds Flynn, and Flynn has the catch. And another Georgia State first down. From inside Pittsburgh's territory now. 2nd down. Leach will get the carry up the middle. It's a gain of 7. And that is a record-breaking run by Stephen Leach, breaking the old record from Lamont George of rushing yards in a season. He's going to get another carry on 3rd down and pick up another Panthers first down. This Georgia State drive will continue. 2nd and 7, play action. Ridgeway going deep, caught Gavin Bostic, a gain of 15, and Georgia State set up inside the red zone. 2nd down, Ridgeway will hand it off to Zach Bell up the middle, and Bell gains 5 inside the 10. 3rd and 1, Nick Daniels in the backfield will get the carry, and Daniels will pick up the first down. Be 1st and goal, Georgia State. From the 7, handoff goes to Bell up the middle, and Bell, he finds the end zone on a 6-yard carry and puts Georgia State up 17-7. The Panthers take over here, and Weber's going to get the carry, and he's going to break a tackle here. He'll make his way close to the marker, a yard short. 3rd and 2, and they'll hand it off to the fullback, Smith, and Smith will find running room, a gain of 20 for Darren Smith. 2nd down and 11 inside Georgia State territory. Butler will look for Williams, but Williams cannot hang on to the catch, and it'll be 3rd and long. From under center, Butler back to pass here. Firing on the sideline. It's caught by Adam Gibbons, giving the Panthers a first down, keeping their drive alive here. 2nd and 10, Butler going down the middle of the field, but this one's dropped again by one of his receivers. That's going to set up another 3rd and long. Butler setting up screen will find Weber. Weber's got the catch, but he cannot find the first down. And the Pittsburgh Panthers are going to settle for a long 51-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. It is good. And it's a 17-10 game as the Panthers take over. Jonathan Ridgeway going to dump it off to Leach here. Spin moves his way towards a first down. Later in the drive, 2nd and 10 with 28 seconds to go in the half. Ridgeway going to fire this one up, but it's picked off by Browning. And Browning's got blocks ahead of him. He's inside the 20. 10, 5, touchdown. Pittsburgh, they tie this one up with the interception by William Browning as we head into halftime. We are all tied at 17 apiece. Georgia State will kick off to get the second half underway. Back in their own end zone, Pittsburgh will take this one out past the 10, out to the 20, taken down at the 21-yard line. And looking at the halftime stats, the first half was all Georgia State to begin, but a couple turnovers let Pittsburgh get back in this game and tie it right before half at 17. Butler on 1st and 10 will hand off to Weber up the middle, and a nice 12-yard run by Blake Weber will get this drive started for the Panthers. 1st and 10, a quick pass out to Cook, and he's taken down immediately, a loss of 1. 3rd and 11 now for the Panthers. Butler back to pass here. Will dump it off to Cook, and he's wrapped up after a gain of 4. And Pittsburgh's going to have to punt the ball away. Georgia State takes over their first shot in the second half. Ridgeway on 1st and 10. His pass almost picked off by Jamal Lacey, and that'll set up 3rd and 3 here. And Stephen Leach will get the carry, and he will find the first down on a run up the middle. And the Georgia State drive will continue here. 1st and 10 from under center. Handoff to Zach Bell, and Bell gains 6. 2nd and 4. Stephen Leach back in the backfield. He gets the carry up the middle, and Stephen Leach gains 12 and a Georgia State first down. 1st and 10. Ridgeway play action here. Lots of time. Fires downfield. Wide open is Matt Terry. He's inside the 20. Taken down at the 18, and Georgia State is set up in the red zone. 1st and 10. Handoff to Leach up the middle. Breaking tackles and making his way inside the 10. Down to the 6. 1st and goal. And from there, on 1st and goal, Stephen Leach will get the carry inside the 5. It's a gain of 2. 2nd down and goal. Nick Daniels in the backfield. They'll pitch it out to him, and Daniels will be stopped at the line of scrimmage. That will bring up 3rd and goal. Zach Bell in now, and he's going to get the carry outside here. And Bell close to the goal line, down at the 1. That'll bring up 4th and goal, and Georgia State's going to go for it. Stephen Leach gets the carry, and he's stopped short of the goal line. He was there, and Pittsburgh gets the stop, gets the turnover. 3rd and 4 as they're back to their own goal line. Butler will find Hamilton for a 14-yard reception to get Pittsburgh out of their own end zone here. Weber gets the carry on 2nd and 8, and Weber is going to pick up a first down. It's a gain of 11, and he is injured on the play. 2nd and 8 now. Handoff goes to Ferris, and Ferris is taken down in the backfield. A loss of 3. That'll set up 3rd and 12. Butler setting up screen. Will dump it off to Humphrey here. But Humphrey going nowhere here. Only will gain 3. And Georgia State's defense gets the stop at the end of 3. We're still all tied up at 17 apiece. 1 quarter to go, and we are all tied up at 17. Ridgeway on 2nd and long. We'll find Gavin Bostic. He makes the reception in that pile of players and gets the first down. 2nd and 5. Leach gets the carry, and Leach finds the first down to the 30 of Pittsburgh. 1st and 10. Ridgeway is going to keep it on a read option here and outrun a defender here, make it to the sideline, and pick up the first down. 1st and 10, Georgia State, just outside the red zone. Ridgeway will pass. He'll find Bostic, and he makes his way inside the 10. It's a gain of 11. 1st and goal, Georgia State. From under center, handoff goes to Leach, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal now, and Ridgeway will hand it off again to Leach, and this time he's taken down in the backfield. A loss of 3 will set up 3rd and goal from the 13. Ridgeway back to pass here, will fire, and wide open in the end zone is Terrence Flynn. He makes the catch, his 2nd touchdown reception of the day, and Georgia State takes the lead 24-17 as you take a look at the offenses here. Georgia State with only a touchdown lead, but a big lead in the stats. 2nd and 8 as Pittsburgh takes over. Butler's going to go down in the backfield, sacked for a loss of 7 by Thomas Hendricks. That'll bring up 3rd and very long, and Butler back to the air. He'll be pressured again. His pass will fall incomplete, and Pittsburgh has to punt. Georgia State takes over at midfield here. Handoff goes to Leach, and Leach will make his way up the middle for a gain of 12 and give Georgia State a first down. From the 40 of Pittsburgh, Ridgeway back to pass, will fire, and that one's almost picked off by the Pittsburgh defender. It falls incomplete though. 2nd and 10, Ridgeway setting up screen, will find Nick Daniels, and Daniels close to the first down. Will not get it, but a face mask penalty gives Georgia State that first down. Inside the 15, Ridgeway back to the air, will fire, and Matt Terry drops a touchdown in the end zone. Nicely defended there. 3rd and 5, and we'll just hand it off to Leach, who's going to lose 3 yards. And this time, Georgia State's going to kick the field goal here. Kick is up. It is good, and it's a 2-score lead now for the Panthers as Pittsburgh takes over here with just under 3 to go. Weber's going to get the carry, and he has the first down and more out past midfield. Blake Weber with a 32-yard run, just what Pittsburgh needed. 1st and 10, Butler, lots of time, will fire and find Cook for the first down. And that one's going to come back, actually, after a holding penalty on Pittsburgh. But on 1st and 11, Butler will take off and pick up the first down on the QB carry. 2nd down and 10, handoff goes to Ferris. And Ferris, running up the middle, will gain 8. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Just outside the red zone, Butler looking to pass, will dump it off to Ferris. He has the first down, but a flag on the play. It's going to be on Georgia State, roughing the passer. 1st and goal, Butler looking for his receiver there, but he drops it, and that'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Butler back to pass, will dump it off here to Reddick, and Reddick going for the goal line will be stopped a couple yards short. 3rd and goal. Butler back to pass, fires, and it's incomplete in the end zone. And Georgia State looks to have the stop here. But on 4th and goal, the offense still out there. They're going for it. Butler, end zone, touchdown, Cook. And the Pittsburgh Panthers are a field goal away from tying this game up at 27. But first, they have to get this onside kick. Can they do it? No. Georgia State will recover the onside kick, and all they need to do now is pick up a couple first downs. Hand off to Stephen Leach on 1st and 10, and there is 1 first down, but Pittsburgh has 3 timeouts. Later in the drive, 2nd and 5, Nick Daniels in the backfield, and he's going to get the carry, and he's going to get all the way inside the 10, down to the 5, and that will do it, folks. Georgia State can take a knee, and they can celebrate a BCS National Championship. Head coach Chip Nolan came here 10 years ago and has finally taken the Georgia State Panthers to a BCS National Championship game and a BCS National Championship victory. Terrence Flynn is your player of the game. 5 catches, 80 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Georgia State beats the number 2 team in the country 27-24 and wins the BCS National Championship. Taking a look at stats from our game today, Georgia State 198 yards through the air, 201 on the ground, and they held Pittsburgh to under 200 total yards of offense. Terrence Flynn, your player of the game on offense. Thomas Hendricks on defense, 9 tackles, 2 for loss, including a sack. And here are the results from all the bowl games. So if you need to find your team here, hit that pause button. And here are the final top 25 standings. Georgia State, number 1, the only undefeated team in the country. They are your BCS National Champions. Finally, after 10 years, head coach Chip Nolan gets the BCS National Championship, and Georgia State can add that to the trophy case. Georgia State Dynasty is not going away, but it is taking a hiatus. I'm not sure when it's going to be back. I want to hear your comments down below about how we played today. What players stood out to you? Leave a comment down below. Hit that like button if you like this video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And as always, you can follow me over on Twitter at MaddenBallerz. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.